Amber Kennoy with Everyday Kentucky. With us once again is Vanessa Vale Womack and Richard Rogers. And now we're talking about real estate and how that applies to trust and wills.
Right, yeah. So there's a pretty big difference between the two. And so it's important to kind of look at your portfolio of real estate, whether it's one property or a handful of properties, and sit down with someone like Richard, that's an estate planner, and look at it and discuss, should we go with a trust or should we do a will? But regardless, you got to have something. You need to have something, because if you don't, then it's even worse. So Richard, you can
Let's get legal, you know? Yeah, so the thing about it, someone that has their estate plan in place, super important. If you don't have one, you've got to do it. But a will, last will and testament, it's going to pass through probate. You're going to go through the court system. It's going to become public record. Mm-hmm. A trust, it's the most trusted thing that you can do, and it's the most private. Out. Exactly.
Spelled out with detail. We
live in a uncontrollable world, obviously, but what you want to do is control your wishes and your future plans. A will can help you do that, depending on, it doesn't matter how extensive a portfolio may be. Like Vanessa just said, you may have one home. That's still your greatest asset for the majority of Americans, and especially Kentuckians. So you want to have a plan in place, naturally. I mean, I can't hound this point enough, can I? We talk about it all the time. But it just depends on each family situation, each individual, which route is better. That's when you're going to need an attorney. Get off a website that you know, $99 and you've got what you need, because trust me, we're going to be in court even longer at that point. Yeah, it's not always the best path to go, you know, saving money, but it's an investment, you know, on either way.
And even if you sit down with someone local, you're going to have that hands-on experience. They're going to be able to really advise you with everything. And it's a very small investment cost-wise into the largest investment that you probably own. So it's really important to sit down and go ahead and get that game plan together.
Are there more like maybe tax benefits for the people who are getting it with?
It depends on which route you go, you know, and like I said, I hate to be vague, but that is a case-by-case basis, and we have to sit down. And honestly, the struggle that most of my clients have, it's a deep dive. It's hard to sit down. Who am I going to leave this to? You know, I recently did my own, and I'm like, this is harder than you would think it would be, and it's just it's doable. We do it every day, and you need to do it. Nobody wants to think about those things,
but you need to have a plan.
Exactly, for sure.
All right. How can they get a hold of you?
We're at besttitle.com. We're here in Lexington. Give us a call, Google, whatever. We're here.
And all things real estate related, Vanessa Vale Womack with VanessaVale.com.